What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Pretty excited about today's video. We're getting this channel back to the roots of where it started, and what better way to do that than talk about a single action revolver. So let's jump into it. Alright, before we hop down on the bench, I want to give you guys some context on why I have a soft spot for revolvers. Going back to when I was 8-9 years old, my dad used to take me to a good friend of his out in Killingworth, Connecticut here. He used to go to his farm and we'd shoot his revolver. My dad had a Ruger single 6. It was a 22 long rifle, 22 Magnum. You swapped the cylinders out to shoot 22 Magnum or long rifle. And we used to go up there on a Sunday and just shoot, 200-300 rounds. And we had a blast. It was a great time. And then also my brother bought me a Crossman 357 break in half pellet gun that was pretty cool. And I used to shoot that a lot in the yard. I used to shoot cans and birds and squirrels and stuff. Had that gun for a long time. It was a great gun. And I think the CO2 mechanism broke on that, and just, I don't have it anymore. But that was a great gun my brother brought for me years ago. I don't know if he'll remember it, but it was a fantastic gun. I love shooting that air gun. They still make it, I believe. It started in, I think, 1983, and it ran to 94, but you can still find them. There's a newer version of it out, actually, which is actually pretty cool. I may actually get that for my son. But anyhow, we're getting off topic here. I went to a local gun shop, went in, and like I said, I've always had a soft spot for revolvers. And I'm looking through the revolver section. I see this Ruger Blackhawk 50th anniversary just sitting in there at a fantastic price. So I asked the guy to let me check it out. He takes it out of the case. And now if you know firearms, you've been around them long enough, you know if it's been beat on, used, or if it was a safe queen. And this particular revolver was a total safe queen. The thing was like brand new. I don't know if the guy bought it thinking it was going to be worth a lot of money and then figured out it wasn't going to be in his lifetime, so he traded it in. Anyway, I grabbed it for a spectacular price, took it home. I haven't shot it yet. I have shot this same exact gun, so I'm in no hurry to shoot it. But it didn't have the grip I wanted on it. It just had a plain black grip. And for an anniversary edition, I wasn't impressed with the box or the grip on it for the anniversary edition. The only thing fancy on it is it's engraved in the top, and once we jump down on the bench, you'll see that. But anyway, I like John Wayne's one of my most favorite actors. I watch all his movies. I have all his DVDs, all his films I have on DVD, and I just I'm enamored with John Wayne. So he always carried a gun, and most of his westerns had like a yellowish grip. I found the grip very similar to that with the Lone Star on it, which was pretty cool. So I bought that and put it on there. That's the only upgrade I did to the gun, besides not shooting it. That's the only thing I've done to it so far. But we're going to hop down on the bench and take a look at this thing. So let's jump down the bench and take a look. Alright, so right off the get-go, wasn't impressed with the box. It's an anniversary edition Ruger. I expected a wooden box, but this is what you get. It's not much different than your normal black Ruger box, except for it's got a nicer emblem because it's an anniversary model. But I'm just showing you this, guys, because like in all my past gun videos, I always like to show you how something comes from the factory or in the package. So we'll open this up. Standard fare. Got your literature up there, your owner's manual, the revolver itself, and this thing here is actually pretty interesting. This is actually really ridiculous. Never be used by me, but it's in here. This is a key for a safety. They want you to drill through the grip and put a hole there so you can actuate the safety so you can store this safely. All my guns are stored safely in a safe, so I really don't need this thing. I would never drill a hole in this, and I don't use safeties, especially on a wheel gun. Your clip flicker here is your safety. But it also has a little screwdriver on there for the windage and elevation. Alright, so let's get the box out of the way. Get the star of the show out here. As you can see right off the bat, like I said, I changed the grip on it. I found this beautiful grip. Kind of emulates, John Wayne. I love John Wayne, and I always like how he had that yellowish grip on all his revolvers. I found this one with this star concho on there, which I really like the concho on there. I think that that really sets it apart from, just having a standard staghorn or, just a standard black grip. I think this looks really sharp on there. So this is it. This is the revolver. It's got windage and elevation up top. And then engraved in the top, you got 50 years of Blackhawk, 55 to 2005, right down the barrel. Got your loading gate on this side. Got your plunger to take your spent shells out. Standard fare for your, your single action. Nice trigger on it. The action feels fantastic on it. It's a really nice revolver. Take your cylinder out just like any other standard single action. Open the loading gate. Push the button here. Oh, open that loading gate back up. Push the button and slide out the little lever there, the little takedown pin, and then pop out your cylinder. This is a 357/38 special cylinder. This is what this chambered in, and that's how you take this out to clean it. Clean out inside here. Putting it back in is just the opposite. I'm gonna put it back in. Take your takedown pin here. Push that button again. It's gonna be a little tricky to do this on camera, guys. I was fumbling around with this before, but then you'll just fiddle around with it and pop it back in. Make sure everything's good. Pin's locked in there nice. Try the action. Everything works good. So yeah, this is just a fantastic revolver. Like I said, I've always had a love affair with revolvers, and when I seen this one, being an anniversary edition and everything, I was like, I have to have it, especially for the price that I got this for. I think I paid $4.25 for this, which is great. I mean, you go on Gunbroker, these things are going for $700-800. But again, the guy probably thought it was going to be worth something one day and just figured out it wasn't, so traded it back in, and I picked it up, and I'm very happy with the score here, because this is a fantastic revolver. Like I said, I'll keep this in my collection and pass it down to my kids. Just a great, fantastic single action revolver. Ruger makes great guns, and I think their single action wheel guns are one of the nicest ones out there. Ruger Vaquero is really nice. I always wanted one of those. I may get one of those down the road. This is similar, a little different handle on the Vaquero, I believe, and just a great gun. One other one I do like is the Bird's Head. The Bird's Head grip is really nice, but this is, a very, very nice single action revolver, and they're sweet to shoot. Again, I haven't shot this one, but I've shot this particular model plenty of times up at my gun club, and it's just a sweet shooting gun. It's got a nice weight to it. So even shooting full house 357 loads out of this, it shoots like a dream. But I'll be shooting 38s out of this mostly because I reload, and I reload a lot of 38 special, so that's what we'll be running out of this. And again, Ruger's just a fantastic revolver. You can't go wrong with these for the money. But hopefully you guys think this grip looks good on there. I mean, I really like it. This thing really talked to me. When I seen this online, I grabbed it right away, because when I first got this thing, I don't even have the grip. It's upstairs somewhere thrown in the box. But the black grip that came in this for an anniversary edition, I was pretty disappointed. But I think this thing really brought it to life. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I just really think that this really looks really nice on this particular revolver. And again, the top part where it's engraved, that's a nice touch what they did there. And your windage and elevation here on this, you can really dial this thing in when you go to the range, so you can get pretty accurate with these. These things do shoot very well. We do have cowboy action shoots up at my club. I may down the road get into it with this thing, and maybe we'll do a video of that. But again, this is just going to be a little gun to go up to the club and do some plinking and target shooting. Let my kids shoot it. Like my father let me shoot his, and just enjoy the memories of shooting an old school wheel gun like this. So that's it, guys. This is the Ruger Blackhawk. Nothing special, but I figured I'd go back to my roots here and show you guys a firearm that I got. And it's been a while since I've done a firearm review or any kind of video on one, so I figured I'd show you guys this thing. This was one of those pickups I was real happy to get. So all right, guys, we're gonna hop out for some final thoughts. All right, so some closing thoughts on the Ruger Blackhawk. Love this particular revolver. I think this thing's going to be in my collection for as long as I can keep it, and then I'll pass it down to one of my kids. If you guys are a big fan of revolvers, let me know down in the comments. Slap a like on the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.